Have you ever wondered if you can be a Christian without going to church? It's a big question. And the simple answer is yes, but it's hard to be a growing Christian and not go to church. You can believe in Jesus, you can try to follow Jesus, but part of following Jesus is what he said about the church and serving the church and being a part of it. So while you can have a relationship with Jesus, you can feel his forgiveness, you can feel the assurance of eternal life, and you can seek to serve. It's hard to really grow closer to Jesus if you're not in a church. Now you might think, well, that's just a church person talking. No, that's actually regular everyday people who've tried to follow Jesus talking. Here's how. A few years ago, there was a very large survey within our country, and it asked people a question: do you regularly attend church? And then a follow-up question: do you feel like you're growing in your faith? Are you growing closer to God in your life? Are you more able to love God and love others? Are you more able to serve God and serve others? Do you have more peace in your life? Are you growing in your faith? Here's what happened. For those people who said they were Christians but did not attend church regularly, only 2% of those people said that they were growing in their faith. For those who did attend regularly, over 50% said they felt like they were growing. That seems to be the way God's designed faith, to be a team sport, not a solo sport. Now, this question of can I be a Christian without going to church has a lot of different components to it. Some of us have been at churches where we've had bad, difficult, painful experiences. Some might even go so far as to say traumatic experiences. Others of us have been at a church that was fine. We just struggled to find our place. But it seems like within what we learned from Jesus, there's definitely a role that being involved in church plays in being a follower of Christ. So we want to continue to explore this with you, because what we find about needing to be involved to grow in our faith, that's only one element of it. Each week we're going to be posting more videos about this. In fact, there are 3 more topics coming up next week. If you've been interested in this, we're going to be posting and talking about why is it dangerous to be a Christian without going to church. You may have never thought of that as something that was actually dangerous to do. Maybe something that was convenient, but not dangerous, right? Well, we're going to be talking about why it may actually be dangerous to try to be a Christian without going to church. And then in future weeks, we'll talk about questions like, is it okay to worship with a church that's far away, that's not right in my town? And why do I need to be a part of a church, not just where I go and sit in the back, but where people know me? So all that's coming up. I hope you'll check in. Go ahead, if you're watching, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way when those videos come up, when they're posted, you'll be able to see them. And I hope you have a blessed day. I thank you for spending this time with us.